Everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Simmons. Booker in the corner. Taken away by Kidd. It's Pippen on the wing. Lets it go with the three. Simmons pulls it in. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Misses the three. Pippen outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama for three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Stojakovic. Over Booker. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Now Kidd. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Stojakovic with the three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Down low. Outside for Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Right side Kidd. Pass to Stojakovic. And a miss there on the triple. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all time, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Now, here's Pippen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the middle, Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Love, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pippen with the steal. And here's the fast break. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
It's a pick by Love. To the left side wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by Jason Kidd. Basket good.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Here's Holmgren. And that one is good. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Now here's Kidd. He has yet to score. Inside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hibbert. Outside, Martin. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Martin the screen. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Taken away by Kidd. Pushing it up. And then Pippen slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Harper wide open. Off target with his 3. Here's Booker. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Ball stolen. Here's Harper. Pass to Sloan. And here is Red. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Harper. And here is Red. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
They double team Wembanyama. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Cans it from downtown. Avdia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Kessler. Hibbert pulls it in. Here's Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a rejump.
Now here is Smith. Still yet to score. Driving in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Powered through, finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Over in the corner, Allen. Lillard outside. Out in the screen. Lillard with it. Now Smith defending. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Here's Sloan. Scoreless thus far. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively?
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Booker, no good. Smith outside. There's the drive. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Sloan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wembanyama outside. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Red. Jacks up a 3. Avdia with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kidd with it. Still without a basket. Over to the wing. Here's Love. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Kidd with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Holmgren left side. Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Kidd, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Here's Kidd. Martin gets the rebound. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Left side, Love. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Lillard from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Holmgren's got 6.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Lillard attacking. Cutting the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Outside Kidd. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's the teardrop.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Pass to Love. Back to Holmgren. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Off the inbound, no good. Here's Booker. And Wembanyama outside. Looks for Kidd, gets it to him. Holmgren right side. Over Simmons. Holmgren can't hit. To the paint. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Kidd from the arc.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made 1 shot yet. I feel for him.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Now here's Kidd. Still scoreless. The 3, Pippen. Simmons pulls it in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Booker with no one around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
You got a feel for the defender. Wemby is a nightmare matchup.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Red. Here's Kessler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Kenyon Martin. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wembanyama, left side. Off target from three-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Kessler throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Harper with the steal. And the dunk by Smith.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Up in time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Sloan. Pass to Kessler. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Roy Hibbert.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. 6 to shoot. Back to Martin. Kicks it out to Allen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Screen by Smith. They grab their own miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Ingram. And that one, good.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Pass to Red. A 3-ball. Martin gets the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the basket is good.
And serious hustle from Smith in the paint there to track that one down for the finish.
To the left wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker.
Devin Booker.
Right through the cylinder that time, all net.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
First team foul.
Now Kidd. Here's Stojakovic. It's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Substitution for the away team.
Holmgren with the steal. And they're running. A three-pointer. Good.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Away team ball.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Holmgren in the post. .152 left to play in the final quarter. Just 4 to shoot.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential, and his length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Team foul.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Outside Booker. Now Simmons. There's the shot. Jumper is off. It's Pippen on the way. Oh, the dunk.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
They double team Wembanyama. And stolen by Simmons. And the lay-in is good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's one. That's a pick by Love. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Here's Avdia. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons. And stolen by Love. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
It's the first, Nick. Will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Booker outside. They set the pick. Now Mobley. Wembanyama missed on the 3. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. You'll see California facing the home team. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now here's Kidd. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now here's Pippen, following the shot by Penny Hardaway. Shots good by Stojakovic.
How about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Here's Kidd, and Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
And so here's the home team. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Good work defensively by Horford. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Back to Love. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And Holmgren using that 7-foot length to see the whole floor.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's California. Looking for the first basket of the game. Will it go? McCollum, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Out to the right wing. Love, right side. Outside, Kidd. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
In the corner, Horford with it. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the home team. Pass to Sarr. 5 on the clock. Tries from 16.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Back to Kidd. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. California trails by 7. McCollum left side. Outside Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
In the corner, Horford with it. Trying to end the drought. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Pass to Stojakovic. Holmgren outside. Back to Stojakovic. And here is Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On the wing, Hill fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
It's a pick by Love. Holmgren left side. Fade away. Another miss by Holmgren.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Sarr the screen. Hill. Pass to Horford. Right side Hill. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
California foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Into the lineup for California.
Here's Kidd.
Anthony
Still
Davis,
scoreless.
Stephen Jackson. Keontae George. Darren Williams.
Pass to Pippen. Down low. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Deep 2 from Stojakovic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
17.
Up 3. Logan.
4.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Second chance effort. Stolen by Kessler. It's right outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
Here's Hardaway.
First team foul. Substitution for California. Anthony Davis. Idris Bam Adebayo. Jaden McDaniels.
And here is Hardaway. Nothing on the board. It's stolen by Smith. Now, here is Red. Kessler, the screen. To the paint. No good with the layup. California trails by 6. Pass to Davis. Back to Bridges. And he gets it to go. Bridges got his first bucket of the night.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the rejection by Smith. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Kessler. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Hardaway. Kessler with the rebound. Smith with it. Scoreless thus far. Driving to the basket.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that could spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
It's right outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Horford. Reds got 6. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for California. 9-point game. High post shot. And he drops that one in. McCollum's got his first basket.
That is great patience that time by McCollum. He waited until that opportunity opened up, and he utilized the pick and roll perfectly.
Here's Kessler. And the layup's good off the glass. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice block.
To the middle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And here's Barnes for 3. Kessler with the rebound. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
California trails by 9. Inside. Here's Sarr. Horford, no luck. Here's Sloan. Still yet to score. Kessler in the post. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide open look for McCollum. California again can't hit it. Here's Red. The 19-footer is on the money. Red's got 8 points.
You see how polished and confident Red is, especially from that area.
Barnes can't get it to go. Michael Reddard's on the wing. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. California trails by 11. Here's Hardaway. Poke loose. Bridges outside. Back to Hardaway. No good on the three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Holmgren the screen. Shoots the three. Good in the assist to Kidd. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Pippen. Stolen by George. From deep, SGA. A second chance effort. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Ewing. Defended by Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Pass to Stojakovic. Takes the three. Rebounded by Marion. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pippen outside. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Inside. Here's Ewing.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Outside Kidd. Pippen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Love outside. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And the dunk by SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. No good from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pippen for 3. Drops in the tray. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
Here's SGA. Another miss by SGA. Pippen with a wide-open look. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
The thing about Pippen's jumper is that he gets good elevation and extension on it, making it hard to contest it.
Pass to George. Here's Ewing. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Kidd. Nothing on the board. Pass to Love. On the wing, Stojakovic. Holmgren the screen. 4 on the clock. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Pass to George. The screen from Ewing. To the paint. Let it go. And then Ewing with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now, here's SGA. He has 5. George sets a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's all in by Stojakovic.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen with the bucket.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now SGA. Here's Marion. Hits it from three-point range.
Kidd works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points.
60.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Pass to Sloan. Outside Harper. Down low. Harper with the steal. And here's Doherty. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Back to Reeves. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick out to Harper. Three-pointer. Up again. Doherty with the rebound. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Going to work down low. Doherty knows his team expects him to attack on the block. That's just what he's doing.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Harper. Driving inside. Brad Doherty pulls it in. Here's Rice. Still yet to score. Shot from 16. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Rice making that defense think twice about leaving him open.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cardinals.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Reeves. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Doherty is focused on playing to his strengths.
Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Harper.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectator.
A smart player who just really understands position. Hard to stop Daugherty there on the inside without fouling.
Good on both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Outside Harper. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Now here's Harper. Hasn't made one yet. The kick out to Red. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Outside Harper. Pass to Reeves. Here's Rice. Front past the arc. Kessler with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Now here is Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Here's Rice. He's got 5. 16 feet away.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Louisville out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul. Now, here's SGA. Right side, George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kidd with it. He has yet to score. Holmgren outside. And here is Kidd. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. Holmgren can't hit. George looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Taken away by Kidd. And he lays it straight in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Latrey.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Stojakovic. Kicks it out to Love. And here's Pippen. Clock is at 3. It's a pick by Love. And it's Pippen missing. And SGA has got the ball here for the Cardinals. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Here's Kidd for the tie. Shawn Marion grabs the miss.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Here's SGA. Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Over Rice. Shawn Marion grabs the miss. Louisville leading by 5. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Rice has got 8 points.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
It's a pick by Love. Outside Pippen. To the inside. Holmgren. Off on the layup. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
There's a good screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. One on Holmgren.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shai has mastered.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Pippen. Here's Stojakovic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot's good by Pippen.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
SGA on the wing. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's Doherty.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Now, here's SGA. They have a 9-point lead.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Cardinals leading by 9. Looking to get it going. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Kidd, no good. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cardinals lead by 11. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Kidd. And it's Kessler, top of the key. Inside. And stolen by Daugherty. Pass to Rice. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Outside Harper. Outside for George. Daugherty with the ball. Over Kessler. Daugherty, no luck. Here's Pippen. Pass to Stojakovic. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Count it. Stojakovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Louisville. They've led by as many as 11 points. Rice, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And then Pippen slams it in.
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishes like that.
SGA surveying the defense. Here's Marion. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Cardinals lead by 8.
Here's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
Putting some real power behind that throwdown. What a jam by Marion.
Right side Kidd. Pass to Stojakovic. For 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Ewing. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Stojakovic. To the inside. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Kessler pulls it down. It's good.
It's not complicated or tricky. Stojakovic can shoot the ball, and that's why you trust him to knock it down late.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the away team.
Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Ewing surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. And there's the 3.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Up top, Holmgren. For 3. Can't get it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19.
You gotta like Sloan's ability to get in the face of his man. Now this guy's not backing up. He's coming at you nose to nose. A terrific defender who makes you feel it.
Cardinals leading by 8. 1:16 left to play here in the 4th. How about that touch from SGA?
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cardinals.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Stolen by Pippen. So it's Louisville winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.